crowd?
Really excited just to be back home in front of our own fans, of course. And we're playing a good Arkansas State team, so just came out here, practiced well. Hopefully that continues to translate into games.
Are you excited more because of, how excited is the team kind of getting into this first home game after these 2 games on the road?
I'm sure our guys are excited. To me, it's really indifferent just going out there and being able to play football. But of course, it always means more when we're at home in front of our own people who want to see us succeed. So hopefully we just do well and make everyone proud, and hopefully we just execute in all phases.
Does it mean a little bit more after the first 2 games on the road?
I guess you could say that, just because played 2 games and this is our first home game, and first home games are always kind of exciting, and more people come out to them, I guess. So just being back home, new turf, that should be nice. So.
What have you seen out of this defense that may be different than the last 2 opponents that you've already faced?
A-State?
Yeah.
They're definitely very athletically gifted, I guess you would say. They don't do too much. They stay in their look, which is 4 down. So they're just tough, hard-nosed, and have good players, and they're in your face. So we just have to challenge them, win our one-on-ones, and just try and execute. That's pretty much all.
And the fact that you guys were able to connect on some deep balls against Navy, how do you think that can impact the offense in the short game and in the running game, being able to do what you guys were able to do?
I think it just completes our game, just to make sure we try and hit the deep balls, hit the short balls, try and get the run game going. So just try and execute in all phases, like I just said. But that kind of opens up the field a little bit more, I guess you could say, and allows our offense to be a little more versatile. And we just need to try and continue to hit those deep balls, and things will be good for us.
You've probably had moments as an offense throughout training camp and practice where you felt confident, but to do what you did in a game as an offense, like what's the feeling like coming off of kind of your first good game as an offense?
Yeah, that's a great question, just because we did it last year, but it's a whole new team. So to do it with these guys, it's good to know that we're capable of that. And we knew that we were capable of that, just how we train and how we go against our own defense every single day. But to be able to play a game and do well just gives us that confidence, I guess I would say, to continue and do the same thing next week and the week after that, the week after that. So
do you feel like more certain of like what you are as an offense
yeah.
forward because of what you did on Saturday, or did nothing change? I'm curious.
Yeah, just finding our game identity, I guess you would say, because as an offense, you're always trying to find your identity, find your what you want to do to be successful. Some teams may be I formation power, we may be air raid, multiple spread. So just to find success and moving the ball down the field and have success on drives, sustained drives, I guess I would say it feels good to have a successful game. But we put that week in the past, I guess. So just trying to focus on Arkansas State and know we're capable of being a successful offense, but try and focus on this week and who we're playing.
Do you think part of that identity may be kind of dictated week to week, depending on the defenses that you're playing, kind of
Yeah,
affects that?
for sure. Just because, like last year, I guess teams would empty the box a little bit more, just because we were having more success in the air than on the ground. So just week to week, defense will give you different looks based on situational football, down and distance, all that type of stuff. So, 4 down, 3 down, different run schemes, which will be successful in the run, or what they do in the back end make us successful in the pass. So yeah, for sure, whatever they show us, we'll take what they give us as an offense.
You're back at home this week. Do you have any pregame rituals that you do at home that you don't do, that you don't do on the road?
No, not really. I don't really have any pregame rituals. I'm not too. What's the word I'm looking for? Superstitious. Yeah. I don't do the same thing. So I just do whatever.
When you met Jeffrey Kennard for the first time, have you been around anybody who's from Canada?
No. He's a funny guy. His accent makes him funnier, I guess I would say. He's just a joy to be around. He works hard every single day, and I'm just happy he's on our side. He's a good player too, so that's obviously a plus. But he's just a joy in the locker room, and I just love hearing him talk, to be honest.
What's it like hearing him talk? I mean, what does the accent remind you of? Does it sound like anything?
It's nothing I've ever heard before. Against Navy, there was like a third down stop toward the end of the game, and he was like flexing, and he said something, and I just laughed. Like, he was all hype, but I couldn't take him too serious just because his enunciation. So it was funny, but
Does he speak French in the locker room?
he knows how to speak French, but he doesn't really like. If you ask him, he will, but
Yeah.
he doesn't just like do it.
What have you guys tried to adjust him to a little bit of Southern culture? Because I know for him, it's probably a culture shock coming now to this part of the country. Have you seen him try to adjust a little bit or teach him some slang? Or?
Yeah, I mean, people teach him some slang for sure. He was at Syracuse for a little bit, so he got kind of accustomed to, America, I guess, or English, and then he came down here. So I feel like he's adjusted well.
Is there something he says slang-wise that's just like, man, you're picking it up, or you got it, or?
I don't know, to be honest, but he's getting there, I guess I would say.
Seth, I was talking to Gabe, and he was just talking about how he's progressed as a receiver. One of the ways is his
Mhm.
route running. So you being his quarterback, how have you seen his route running come along over the summer?
Yeah, he's definitely transformed, just coming over to the offensive side of the ball from defense, because last year was his first year, and then obviously this is his second year playing offense in his last year. So he just really honed on his craft and just tried to perfect it during the spring. He was a little banged up, so fall camp he really came along, and we knew that we could count on him. Just tried to make the game easy, make him, we try and say make fast guys be fast, take it off their mind and just let him go to work, and he's a fast guy. So him being able to, get his moves down, that really helped his game, and then obviously he's always had pretty good hands, so just getting him to be not think so much and just be able to go has helped him too.
Oh, sorry. When you evaluated your performance against Navy, what did you see as what you did best, and was there an area where you go, man, I threw for 400-something yards and I could have done this better?
Yeah, I mean, there's always room for improvement. I missed a couple balls in accuracy on 2, and then there was a couple where I just should have gotten all the way through my progression and I didn't. So, I mean, there's always things that we need to improve on as a unit, myself and then everyone included. So, obviously, need to get better. That's always the goal. Just watch the film, learn from it, and then try and execute it better next time.
Thanks, Seth.
Appreciate y'all.